shot up. That is in. Murray's the win. Have room to run. Also, just a champion. Toronto, both there. Henry is clock running down. Walnut Grove basketball coach about the upcoming season and their start at Missouri State University for the start of their broadcast or start of their season. I will try to broadcast that game. Actually, I will see if I can make that work. It is McDonald's Field here, by the way. I did not know that.
Football action out by welcoming our guests, the Waynesville Tigers. Are there any Tiger fans out there tonight? Well, we're glad to have you. We know it's a long way out here. Glad you got here safe. Hope you get home safe as well. And of course, celebrating more than 100 years of Scissor Pride. Are there any Scissor fans in the house tonight?
So it looks like Waynesville will receive the football. And Scissors will kick off. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this PSA.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You still talking to your friend?
It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So West Plains heading out for the kickoff. This is the final game of conference and the regular season. Not a lot on here, but pride is both these teams. Doesn't have any district really implications, doesn't really have any conference implications. Neither team will get an advantage from this. And if you ask me what a zizzer is, I do not know. It's a what? Okay, it's a winner. That works for me. I thought about naming my basketball team the Winners, but I thought about it and figured that would not work right after one loss. That was the same year as a one loss as an undefeated season, though. And Tigers are going to make it out to the 30. So 1st and 10 here. Okay, something odd happened on here. Let's see if we can figure this out. There we go. I think now we're right. So Tigers. Going to have a penalty here. Defense might have bit on that. That is not a trick. That is the Waynesville offense. So they're going to get 1st and 5 automatically here. Once again, join us tomorrow night. We'll be live from Springfield Central High School. Queen City will face the Rio Grande Valley Kings out of Texas. I believe they should be here by now. That's about a 12, 16-hour drive. Oh, never mind. It's going to be on the Tigers. Well, the coach is down there having a discussion about what happened there. So we're going to be 1st and 15, actually. I did have a clock on the scoreboard, but neither of them wanted to cooperate, so we'll just stick with what we have right now. And West Plains, big defensive stop. So 2nd and 11, though. Momentum gave them a few yards on that. So we're back close to the original line of scrimmage, at least. Once again, Tigers next week will go to Springfield either way, and most likely Springfield Central. Rowell Bulldogs will most likely go to Springfield Glendale. That could flip-flop still. It is not set in stone yet. Tigers looking to throw here. Ball on the ground. And Waynesville, they're going to get brought. Nope, they are still on their feet, but this is going to be backwards for... Well, this will push them back into Texas County as far back as they got moved there, but we're going to be, I think 18 is what they said. We'll take that.
He's tackled by number 2, Rylan Kinslow.
So rough start for the Tigers here.
And it's third down and 22 yards, and the Scissors are on
It is
defense.
3rd and 22. So Tigers, they're definitely looking to throw here. Vernon back. That is out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th and long. That'll bring up a Tiger punt.
25, Josh Best is incomplete. That brings us to
Tigers forced to punt here.
down. It's 4th down and 22 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
And this time, not even a quick punt. This punt did not, well, it did not go very far. So we're going to have 1st and 10 near their own end zone for the Zizzers. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this PSA.
Guys, my name is Sidney Bateman, aka Reggie. I think it's important to get vaccinated because we have to do our part. And if we don't do our part, then how can we move forward? How can we proceed going on with life? Well, not do your part, get vaccinated.
So West Plains from their own 32. That's a run down the middle. That's a touchdown on the first play.
Number 26, Carter McCracken gets to the end zone for a Scissor touchdown.
So Zizzers on the board just like that.
Called it down.
And well, we're just going to zoom out and figure out what this is here. Kick is up. It is good. 7-0. We'll be back in 1 minute following this quick replay of the touchdown.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out.
Here's my resume.
But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. It's a lie. But as a metaphor for us and all that we go through as veterans,
Any real world experience.
it's a story that rings true. We make excuses for how we feel. We push everything down. We tell ourselves the lie that it's easier to stay in that boiling.
Back here ready for the kickoff again to the Tigers for the second time. One play, one touchdown so far for the Zizzers. Easy math. Scissors usually throw, but a run to start off. And this will go into the end zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. We'll be back for the 1st and 10. So that was McCracken on the run for the Zizzers on that last touchdown. Tigers, Thomas Plummer, he's got room. He's going to pick up a 1st down. And penalty flag on the play, 9:59 on the game clock. So this is a face mask against the defense, so that will bring up an extra 15 on the run. So big break for the Tigers on that. That'll push them 1st and 10 past the 40. Sometimes better be lucky than good every once in a while on those. Big plays have cost the Tigers in the past. They've helped them a few times. Tigers on the run. Close to the 50 there. We're going to be, looks like 2nd and about 2 coming up. Chase Thomas Plummer here. You know, he's able to get down and keep driving his feet. Seen him several times where he's, you know, kept this drive going or got a big 1st down on the play. And Tigers 1st down. So we're going to have 1st and 10 past the 50 now. Clock stopping temporarily there to set the chains. So 2nd 1st down for the Tigers of the night so far. First running play did not go well. A little bit of ball handling issues. Tigers still on their feet. So they're going to make it near the 40, it looks like. So we're going to have, so 42 it looks like, 2nd and 3. Runs like this really make things go pretty well here. If you could control the clock like this, problem is you need to get a lead. West Plains came out, already has a lead on them, so they're going to have to get that touchdown and an extra one. But plenty of time in this game still. And West Plains is there. That's going to be a big loss. We're going to be 3rd and 10 after that. So Thomas Plummer swallowed up by the defense. Several Zizzers on the play. That's Quincy Doolittle, the main one there. And Logan Sides. So Tigers again, they're going to need 10 yards on this, keep this moving, or to get close as they can. Waynesville. And this is not going to be what they need here. That's going to bring up a 4th down. So this will bring up a punting situation here. Tigers. Well, seeing what the Tigers are doing here. They are not lined up yet in the punt. We may be. Nope, there's the punt. Let's say they look like they might have been going for it there. And that was blocked on the punt. So 1st and 10 inside the 40 once again for West Plains. We'll be back after this quick break for the offense.
1st and 10.
6:40 on the official game clock. We'll wait till it runs down. West Plains, second play is going to be a touchdown. And we have a penalty flag on the play, though. It appears this may be coming back. Official flag in the backfield. And we're going to have holding on the offense, so touchdown will not count. So 6:30 on the clock. That will move the Zizzers back. So 13-14 it looks like. So Zizzers will reset here and have pretty much same field position, a little further back. And Zizzers again. Tigers defense able to stop him this time. Gonna bring up 2nd and 3.
Following the fine blocking of number 65, Jeff Hedger.
So Zizzers, 2 receivers on the right. I'm assuming they're going to do another handoff here, though, as it has worked so far. Quarterback keeper, it looks like he's going to pick up. We're going to have a first.
Number 1, Aiden Simpson on the quarterback.
So that is enough for a first down.
Tackled by number 72, Jacob Fortune. That's good enough for a Zizzer!
So Zizzers again with the first down, 7-0 right now. Zizzers on top. Would be 14-0 except for a holding penalty earlier there. However, West Plains still in control, and quarterback keeper faked the throw. Touchdown, Zizzers.
Number 1, Aiden Simpson.
So Aiden Simpson with the run there.
Touchdown.
Take a quick look at that real quick. And look back at the field live here. Before break, we'll go back to that replay for you. Kick is up. It is good. 14 points now. West Plains. Once again, we'll take a look at that replay for you there. And with that, we'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back after this PSA from Misha.
of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends. How to fit in.
So back here, 5:09 to go. West Plains 14-0 lead over the Tigers right now. Kick deep, Tigers returning it. Chase Thomas Plummer, he'll make it out to the 30. And 1st and 10 from the 30 for the Tigers. Tigers here, they are quickly going to need a score. Otherwise, this is going to get very out of hand. West Plains can score in a hurry. Main thing is tighten up that running defense there. They are definitely needing to seal up a few holes and secondary, get someone back there, keep them from breaking that. And this run, short run. Kelsey Jr. with his first run for about a 5-6 yard gain on the play. Tigers are going to go. They're going to pick up. We're going to be just short of the first down, but a good run by the offense. 3rd and about 2. 4:15 remains in the quarter.
Number 18 looks inside. And it's 3rd down. 3rd down and 1 yard. The Scissors are on defense.
Thank you for joining us on Misha TV here. And tomorrow night we'll be on YouTube for the Queen City ball game. Next week we'll be once again on YouTube. That game will have a charge, but we're going to have a first down on the play. So Vernon on the carry there.
Tackle by number 52, Garrett Mahan. Good enough for a Tiger. First down.
And unlike years past when the final season game was a district game, there is a tournament they play in now. Used to be play 3 games and the winner would come out and move on to the state tournament. Tigers. That is incomplete on the pass. Deep downfield. And Josh Best on that. Did not get that throw there. Quick little throw out of that. Tigers on 2nd down. And again, West Plains. 5-yard pickup, though, for the Tigers. Chase Thomas Plummer.
Number 41, Alex Good. And it's 3rd down. 3rd down about 6
Again,
yards.
another 3rd down situation for Waynesville.
Make some noise.
Tigers could run on this, though. If they can get a good sweep on the outside, they can stretch the defense a little bit, find a hole. West Plains packing the middle, though, for sure. And Tigers, we're going to be close to a first here. See where the ball's spotted. Official right in front of the marker. So we're going to be close. They did stop the clock. And that is a first down for Waynesville. So 2.5 minutes in the first quarter here. West Plains up by 2 scores right now. Tigers, one thing they're doing well, able to keep the clock moving. Because a team like this, you want to give them the ball as little as possible. Tigers, big run into the defense. Enough for about a 4-yard gain, though. I want to thank Security Bank for sponsoring Friday Night Football. Also a sponsor of Waynesville Tigers Soccer and Frisco League Tournament Athletics as well of area teams. Speaking of Frisco League, check out the Dixon Bulldogs tonight in Dixon. That game actually probably over. We'll get an update on that. They played the Bell Tigers tonight. In volleyball districts, winner will face a very good Eugene team. So 3rd and 2 once again. Tigers picking up just enough yards to keep on moving right now. And that is Vernon with the run.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd down and 2 yards, and the Scissors are on defense. This is what we like to make some noise.
I'm surprised we haven't seen a train yet. And Tigers, we're going to have a lot of Tigers and Scissors near the first down marker, but I believe we are a yard short on this. This is a yard short, so 4th and 1 coming up for the Tigers.
And it's 4th down. 4th down about a yard, and the Scissors are on defense.
I almost believe they can, well, they can't run the clock out, but I believe they, this is a 4-down territory here. I mean, you're 1 yard to go. You give them the ball, they're in their own side of the field, so not too bad. They will run the clock out with this play. And I don't believe they got the first. That's going to run it down to 0. We're going to see what the measurement is on this. Vernon with the run again. So that's the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back after this PSA, whatever's behind button number 3.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got to work out in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
So also tomorrow is Missouri S&T homecoming game. Check them out on the Great Lakes Valley Conference site. Also brought to you by Blue Frame Technology, or Huddle now. So I believe West Plains will have the first down. It is a second. Actually, they did give the Tigers the first down there, so Vernon with the run.
He's tackled by number 2, Ryder Kinslow. Good enough for a Tiger. First down.
Our first down marker is not lined up with the other marker out there. That is a first. So Tigers still with the ball here. From what I think, I thought they'd give it to West Plains, but they did not. And Kelsey Jr. with the run.
Number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. Carry. He's tackled by number 26, Carter McCracken.
There we go. Clock is correct now. It is 2nd and 1.
Scissors are on defense. Red zone defense.
So West Plains, closest they've been to allowing Waynesville to score here in this ball game. This must be the end zone that everyone wants to score in. And Kelsey, Tigers, touchdown Waynesville.
Wait a minute. There's some mustard on the lettuce here, McDonald's Field.
I have not quite heard it that way, but there is a flag. So we have a penalty out there. Assuming this is from the Tigers, officials not going towards the end zone.
Illegal shift.
So that is illegal shift against Waynesville. That'll bring that back, and this will be a 2nd and 6.
All right, it's 2nd down and 6 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
So Waynesville again on the run.
Perfect time.
Waynesville does not throw very often, so their offense is pretty easy to figure out. However, they can throw the ball occasionally. It's not a lot this year. It's something they're working on. And again, the run, though, that's going to be a first.
Penalty on the play.
But we have a penalty, 10:31 on the official game clock. And see what this penalty is. This is holding against Waynesville. So that's going to be possibly 16. Depends on where the holding penalty is. So the second first down situation the Tigers have had, the second penalty. So we're going to have 12, looks like 11 or 12 now, coming up for Waynesville.
Right,
still 2nd down.
And the Scissors are on defense.
So once again, Tigers they're going to bring up a 3rd and about 5, it looks like. So 10 minutes remain in the first half here. 14-0, Zizzers on top right now. Zizzers in the red, Tigers in the white.
3rd down. It's 3rd down and 6 yards, and the Scissors are on defense. This is where we like to make some noise.
So Tigers 3rd and about 5, maybe 6. And that is not going to go anywhere. They may lose a yard or 2 on that, so we're going to have a 4th down. So we're going to have 4th and about 6 coming up. So a punt really isn't going to do a whole lot here.
And it's fourth down and 7 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
I would just chuck one to the end zone if it was me on this, but we'll see how the Tigers react to that, as the worst you could do is throw an interception, throw a hand punt. And that pass is caught out of bounds. 8:47 on the clock. And that's going to be a first down, most likely. That is a first down. So Thomas Plummer with the first down.
Number 22, Jesse the Jackhammer Hudson.
Apologize for the camera there. I only have so many hands here to work with. So big first down for the Tigers on that.
All right, it's 1st and 10, and the Scissors are on defense. We believe in our Scissor defense.
Tigers again. We'll bring up second and still long here.
18, Chase Thomas Plummer on the carry. He's tackled by number 22, Jesse Hudson.
Chase Thomas Plummer on that carry once again.
Down about 7
Him
yards.
and Kelsey usually rotate in and out. Tigers again, the run close to the 5. This is Vernon with the run, I believe, 3rd and about 1.
I think that was number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. on the carry. He's tackled by number 26, Carter McCracken.
So he made it.
And it's third down and about a yard, and the Scissors are on defense. Goal
Inside the
line
end zone,
defense.
it looks like is where he made that
This one we like
safely
to make
there.
some noise. All you Scissor defense believers.
Tigers looking to get a score here. Preferably a touchdown if they can. Pass. So incomplete pass. We have a penalty on the field there. And we're going to take a break here. We're going to have some cleaning up to do. We'll be back.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out.
Here's my resume.
But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. It's a lie. But as a metaphor for us and all that we go through as veterans,
The real-world experience.
it's a story that rings true. We make excuses for how we feel. We push everything down. We tell ourselves
/reach.
Goal line defense.
It was on sale at S&T.
All you Scissor defense believers.
Do what? Yeah. And we are back here after the penalty. I believe it is... Well, not yet. Not sure what's going on here. The coach out there on the field. So it is 4th down. And still 1, so... My clock is incorrect, by the way. I will correct it in a minute. It was 7-11
Goal line defense.
in the game. Tigers, they just need 1 yard, then they'll get a fresh set of downs. And they're going to get the yard, possibly not the score, but we're going to have 1st and goal. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Tigers. They're going to have 4 chances on this now.
Number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. on the carry.
Kelsey Jr. with the run.
Number 57, Sheriff Lee Rogers. It's first and goal, and the Scissors are on defense. Goal line defense.
Tigers now just a couple yards away from a score. And touchdown, Tigers. So Waynesville with the first touchdown. That is Kelsey Jr. with that. I don't think the Zizzers were ready.
You're thinking you're smelling hot dogs now. You're right. You got them for sale down at the Waynesville. Also got hamburgers for you.
So Tigers now will cut this to a one-score game, keep it within reach. And on the extra two-point conversion, I was about to say extra point attempt. Tigers don't do that. Either way, that is no good. 14-6. We'll be back after this PSA.
8 is a 24/7 confidential and free emergency line for mental health related distress, including thoughts of suicide, as well as substance use crisis. So who should dial, text, or chat 988? Anyone. If you are having feelings like you can't go on, contact 988. If you cross paths with a stranger who is having a mental health emergency, contact 988. If you are with a loved one who is having a substance use crisis, contact 988. It can be for yourself, for your loved ones, or anyone in need of help. If it feels like a crisis to you, then it's a crisis. Contact 988. At the other end of the line, you'll find trained, compassionate crisis professionals who can help you over the phone or connect callers with community resources, including those that can provide an immediate response. 988, the compassionate connection for those experiencing mental health emergencies, suicidal thoughts, or substance use crisis. The right help is right here.
So back here, West Plains ready for the kickoff. West Plains not ready for the kickoff. Tigers were the ones that were ready. 14-6. West Plains on top. They're in the red. Tigers in the orange and black. And white. 6:47 in the first half. Tigers, a little pooch kick here. Not really an onside, but not really a pooch kick, just more of a little high basketball rebound type thing. And first and 10 for West Plains.
Mayfield and the Dream Factory for donating the scarves to the seniors tonight. Thank you very much, Mayfield and the Dream Factory.
Next week, I have heard the Zizzers do have a week off as they'll get a bye in their district. I believe their district includes Bolivar, which a few weeks ago had a big fourth quarter against the Tigers. And waiting on West Plains. Tigers are there. He's not going to make it to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 12 or so here. So short run for West Plains in the wrong direction. That'll bring up a 2nd and 12. Very nice facilities here at West Plains. A lot of upgrades. Nice, I believe, a new field out there. Fairly new field anyway. And Zizzers handoff. They're going to pick up positive yardage out of that.
Penalty on the play.
And penalty flag on the play. This might be on the tackle, unless it's something else in the backfield. There was definitely we have a holding on the Zizzers. I was about to say there might have been a horse collar on Waynesville on that tackle possibly, but holding before that. And that's going to bring up second and, well, that's more than I can count, but we're going to say about 20. Second and about 20 now. Officially 22, so close enough. Scissors, they're going to make it right back to make this a 3rd and 5. That's about a 15-yard run on that. So big run by the Scissors to replace those yards. 5.5 minutes. Not sure why the game clock was stopped on that unless he ran out of bounds. But we will correct ours on the next dead ball here. And that's going to be a 4th and about 2. Tigers will hold the Scissors just enough on that. And we'll start the game clock. Right now we are back in sync with the stadium here. Scissors now looking like they're going to go for it. They're lined up in a, well, they're lined up to throw. And the Scissors can throw. Quarterback, we got a flag. We're going to have a penalty flag on the snap. So let's take a look back real quick, see if we can figure out the cause of that. Looking at the start of the play. So illegal procedure, that would be about right. I'd say false start most likely on that also, but same difference. So that'll bring 4th and 8, I believe. Some subliminal messages here about buying some raffle tickets going on. And trying to get the flag. We're going to have a timeout, West Plains. We'll be back in 1 minute after. Tell you what, we're going to run a new PSA for you. We'll be back after this.
Jason, let's go see your room.
What do you think? We kept it a little spare, so you can decorate it how you like.
Dinner! Go?
Excellent. Soccer is fun. Yeah, I saw you guys out there. We're the
Yeah!
Oh, I thought you were on my team.
Back here at the stadium, it's still 4th and 8, so I'm not sure what's going on, but that is a very good punt. That ball back in the 20, all the way to the 10, 11-yard line, it looks like. So 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line, it looks like. So Tigers have, looks like 89 yards to go roughly. And 4:11 to do it. If they do this right, they can run the clock out and go into halftime with the tie. Reset everything. Catch all your high school sports and playoffs on Misha.tv, including district volleyball from Dixon. And seeing we're going to have a timeout. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute.
I think it's an accident that I ended up writing music for a living, because I think I lived in a house where I saw how deeply it affected everyone in the house. And just how much everyone defined themselves by the music they listened to.
Music as a framework, I think, gave my parents my identity from a young age. You can like any music that you want if it makes you feel happy. And now when I hear certain songs, I think of them, and I think of them in their happiest state, and it makes me happy.
If they seem like they're having trouble talking about something, I try to tell them about a time when I felt something similar.
Whatever the issue was, we would tell them the pros and cons and how important it was that they had come to us, because we could always help them. I think the real important point, we always told them, no matter what you do, no matter what happens, we will.
It's back here from McDonald's Stadium in West Plains, Missouri. Tigers on their feet. Zizzers will bring them down about the 15. 16 it looks like. So we're going to have an injury down there. Well, we got some trainers coming out here, so we'll see where the ball is placed. So it'll be second and looks like 5 coming up for the Tigers. Tigers again. Tyreek Brooks coming out this time. And Thomas Plummer trying to get around. Defense is there. Momentum will give them at least line of scrimmage. But that's going to bring third down no matter what.
Number 18, Chase Thomas Plummer on the carry. He's tackled by number 74, Jackson Hunter and company.
So third and 5 now.
Number 18, Logan Sykes in there too. And it's third down. It's third down at 5 yards. And the Scissors are on defense.
3-minute mark in the half here. Tigers are going to pick up I believe, a first down run. So Chase Thomas Plummer should have enough for a first. He does.
Number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. on the carry. He's tackled by number 26, Carter McCracken. Good enough for a Tiger. First down.
So Tigers, 2.5 minutes now in the half. They still have the ball. And West Plains, they'll bring the Tigers down after about a yard gain.
Number 18, Chase Thomas Plummer on the carry.
Thomas Plummer again into the defense. And Quincy Doolittle on that stop, 2nd and 9.
Number 18, Logan Sykes. second down and 10 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
So Tigers on the down. There's the defense into the quarterback. And Vernon trying to get that off, but cannot. He's going to lose several yards on that. So we're going to be, it's like 14, I believe, 13-14. So a minute and a half remain here. The good news is if they give the ball back, West Plains won't have much time left.
Third down and 14 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
The Tigers have a decision to make here. I'm not sure what that decision is, but they are packed together like they're going to run. And we're going to have a penalty. I believe the Tigers might have jumped across the line. That is what they did. Will add 5 yards to that. We are still a one-score difference here. So far, the Tigers holding their own against the Scissors. Oh, clock still has not yet started. I believe we have a... Well, what do we got going on here? We haven't started yet. The penalty has been assessed. I believe now the clock is going. So under a minute. Timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute after this PSA from Misha.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
And back here again, some updates. Camdenton on top of Glendale and Webb City on top of Branson. So both games close, though, just as they are here. Tigers. That ball is caught downfield near the 40. So Tyreek Brooks with that, one of the basketball stars for the Tigers, and able to pull that down. So the Tigers again. And short gain by the Tigers. Out of bounds, 42 seconds. It'll be 2nd and 9. So Tigers 2nd down and long here. They have 43 seconds still to play with on the clock. I believe they still have... That is overthrown to Chase Thomas Plummer. That'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Number 18, Chase Thomas Plummer, is incomplete. And that brings us to 3rd This one we like to make some noise. We believe in our Scissor defense here at Scissor Stadium.
So Tigers again back to familiar situation here. 3rd down. They have converted a 4th down already too, so. And that is out of. So Tyreek Brooks cannot get the pass, sailed out of bounds. 33 seconds to go.
That brings us to 4th down. It's 4th down and 8 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
So Tigers have a decision to make here. Try to punt it, move the Scissors back, or go for it here. I don't see a lot of punting going on, so. Or they could try to run the clock out, but that'd be kind of hard to do with. That is picked off by the Scissors. And he's going to be out of bounds back here. Scissors with the ball. So essentially the same thing as a punt there, and the Tigers will have to hold on defense 25 seconds as he was out of bounds back near the 32, 33-yard line, it looks like. So 25 seconds here. West Plains has a chance to add to their lead. The Tigers' defense not wanting them to add to their lead here. That is connected. That's a first. And again out of bounds on the first. So 18 seconds, another first down for the Scissors.
About the 19-yard line, and that's good enough for a Scissor. 1st and 10, Big Red in the red zone.
I want to thank Security Bank of Pulaski County, member FDIC, member of our community since the 1940s there, before St. Robert was St. Robert. And Fort Leonard Wood was there. Also, that is complete.
That is complete to number 26.
And timeout. We'll be back 1 minute.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got to work out in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
All right, be sure to join us at halftime. We'll talk with the women's S&T basketball coach again about the upcoming season and their first game against Missouri State here. West Plains. That is caught. Touchdown, Scissors.
And the pass is complete to number 2, Ryder Kinslow. He gets in the end zone for a Scissor touchdown.
And looking like a extra point kick here for West Plains. Kick is up. It is good. 21-0 West Plains. They will kick off to the Tigers, but we'll be back after this 1 minute PSA.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out.
Here's my resume.
But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. it's a lie. But as a metaphor for us and all that we go through as veterans,
Any real-world experience.
it's a story that rings true. We make excuses for how we feel. We push everything down. We tell ourselves the lie. Reaching out is hard. Do it anyway. You're not alone. You've got this. You are not.
Back here for the kickoff, and we'll have a replay of that last touchdown for you here before we go into halftime, but they will kick off to the Tigers. Waynesville broke one tackle, trying to break two, out of bounds. That will end the half. Before we go to halftime, we'll take one last look at that last touchdown, and then we'll head into halftime.
Don't forget about our concession stands at halftime. Do have hot chocolate and coffee for you.
And we'll be back in about 15 minutes after the interview with S&T and some commercial sponsors from the Tigers.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
And I am back here with the Missouri S&T basketball coach, the women's coach, and, introduce yourself if you want, if some people haven't met you yet.
I'm Coach Kira Carter. I'm going into year 3 here at S&T. Pretty excited about our team. We've been working hard to build something up over the last 2 years, so going into my 3rd year, and I'm super excited about this season.
All right, and over the years, a couple good years so far as things have come along and got some recruits that you've brought in and new recruits. I'm sure you're even looking at this next year already ahead. But
yeah, came in first year during that COVID year. Those girls just gave a great effort. It was a tough year all in all. Last year we were able to build upon that. We had 7 new players come in to kind of complete a full roster after that COVID year, and kind of a rough start there. But last year we were 11-16, which was our best record in 9 years. Obviously, it's still a losing record, and we're still looking to build on that, but it was a huge progressive step for us. So this year we've got a lot of returners. We got a couple of recruits mixed in. Maddie Kerrigan from Indiana, Anna Finley from Owensville, Morgan Lubring from Fatima. So we got a couple of local girls coming in along with the veteran crew. So we're really excited for this year.
Yep. And then, things really the first year you're back to normal with practices and, the restrictions. That first year were really strict with, masks, no fans, just really limited, even media coverage because of, certain rules with NCAA and stuff. So kind of what are you, what's this year looking like then? I know you have a tough conference, Drury, Rockhurst usually pretty good. Among the other schools in the conference by far?
Yeah, we've got a good non-conference schedule for sure. So we're going to start out with a couple exhibition games with Missouri State and SIUE, so 2 D1 opponents. And they're good D1 opponents, Yes. So we're excited to kind of see where we're at here in a couple weeks against them. Then we're going to play in a couple of classics, one in Oklahoma City, one at Wisconsin Parkside against, solid Division II opponents. We will have a couple of NAIA games kind of mixed in here at home. And then, before you know it, around Thanksgiving time, we'll be in a conference play. We're going to open up with SBU and Drury. I expect that, Drury will be pretty good. Truman State will be good. UMSL always comes with it. They've got 7 new players, but their head coach always does a great job. And, anyone in the league is capable of winning any given night. The GOVC is tough. Night in and night out, so we're grateful to have the opportunity to compete in such a conference. But this year, we're kind of at that level in our program where we're hoping to, make a little bit more noise, win some more of those games. Some of those close ones, we're hoping we can kind of come out on the other side of them this year.
All right, and anything to tell the fans about some of the games and maybe some exciting, teams to come out to watch or events that's going to happen for the community or high school players possibly?
Yeah, for sure. November 15th will be our first home game here against Bible Baptist College. I think that's a Tuesday evening game. So that'll be our first one at home. We are on the road quite a bit early on. But once we get into December, January, we're home a lot. We do have a school day game coming up December 19th. That'll be against Missouri Baptist. I believe we're doing an 11:30 tip-off, so we're going to get all the school kids out here, pack it out. And then just stay up to date, check out our website, check out our Twitter pages. So our women's basketball one is Miners_WBB on Twitter. And then we've got, I don't know our sports one off the top of my head. Maybe it's like Minor Sports on Twitter, but you can look up Missouri S&T Athletics, and we're on Twitter, and that's how a lot of our updates and promotions come out. So I know as soon as kind of some of these fall sports wrap up, our athletic department will be working on some of our promotional items to get the community involved, and we'd love to have community members come out.
All right, and thank you. We'll be seeing you later in the season as the season starts.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, bye. Tonight's games are brought to you by Gann Johnson Insurance Agency of Dixon, Missouri.
Hi, I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
See, Smokey thinks I'm funny.
LA County. The right help is right here. 988 is a 24/7 confidential and free emergency line for mental health related distress, including thoughts of suicide, as well as substance use crisis. So who should dial, text, or chat 988? Anyone. If you are having feelings like you can't go on, contact 988. If you cross paths with a stranger who is having a mental health emergency, contact 988. If you are with a loved one who is having a substance use crisis, contact 988. It can be for yourself, for your loved ones, or anyone in need of help. If it feels like a crisis to you, then it's a crisis. Contact 988. At the other end of the line, you'll find trained, compassionate crisis professionals who can help you over the phone or connect callers with community resources, including those that can provide an immediate response. 988, the compassionate connection for those experiencing mental health emergencies, suicidal thoughts, or substance use crisis. The right help is right here.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
You're still talking to your friends. It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji!
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Curie Bank of Pulaski County is a proud sponsor of the Waynesville Tigers as well as all the area Frisco League teams. Good luck to all the teams this season, and be sure to check them out for all your home loans, vehicle loans, and other money needs. They are member FDIC.
Good.
I don't remember how it started.
Go to bed.
We just found it. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. It always came back.
Dad!
Whoa! You made time.
That was perfect. Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me.
Nice.
But I heard every word.
Be sure to check out Alan Hilliard Sports on all forms of media, including Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, as well as AlanHilliardSports.com for all your updated photos and scores.
Being a father instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball and we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Basketball coverage this season is also brought to you by Post Pawn Shop of Pulaski County, right outside the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. Give Dan a call or just check them out, as they have plenty of good deals to buy.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out.
Here's my resume.
But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog...
Come on, Olivia, work us out.
Jeans. And Japan. Very good. Hold on, friend.
A commonality or a difference? What did they have? Less and such. I'm very well paid. We are the most diverse community that you can possibly come and work for. If you are interested in lifelong learning and continuing your process as a teacher.
SLPS is a great place if you want to come in and really make an impact on kids. If you go to a different district, you might not have the same impact as you would have some of the kids that come here. I feel like you're really making a difference in kids' lives when you come and show up every day and do a good job.
And I will hope that anyone coming into St. Louis Public Schools know that we are here to serve, and that you're going to have a passion for what you do, and that your children are going to love you back in the end.
I want to thank Stephanie Rome, KW Realtor, for helping provide coverage of the Dixon Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs, along with the Frisco League Tournament and other area teams in Pulaski County. Go Bulldogs!
Hello guys, my name is Sidney Bateman, aka Reggie. I think it's important to get vaccinated because we have to do our part. And if we don't do our part, then how can we move forward? How can we proceed going on with life? Well, not do your part, get vaccinated, and let's live this thing called life the right way.
Shot up, that is in, Murray with the win!
any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
LA County. The right help is right here. 988 is a 24/7 confidential and free emergency line for mental health related distress, including thoughts of suicide, as well as substance use crisis. So who should dial, text, or chat 988? Anyone. If you are having feelings like you can't go on, contact 988. If you cross paths with a stranger who is having a mental health emergency, contact 988. If you are with a loved one who is having a substance use crisis, contact 988. It can be for yourself, for your loved ones, or anyone in need of help. If it feels like a crisis to you, then it's a crisis. Contact 988. At the other end of the line, you'll find trained, compassionate crisis professionals who can help you over the phone or connect callers with community resources, including those that can provide an immediate response. 988, the compassionate connection for those experiencing mental health emergencies, suicidal thoughts, or substance use crisis.
And back here, a little bit of technical issues on that, but we are back here. It is third quarter action here. Tigers kick to the Zizzers. Zizzers caught. Still on their feet. They're going to make it out to the 25-yard line.
Pass is complete to number 13, Watson.
So Watson Hafer with a big run on that, and that's going to be a first down.
First and 10, Big Red.
So Zizzers coming out strong after the kickoff there and connected with the big 30-plus yard pass on the first play. And short gain, they're going to bring up 2nd and 7. Last update, Glendale had a lead over Camdenton now. So if Glendale beats Camdenton, that will muddy up the districts a little bit there and could change some things. So Central was leading by, I think, 2 or 3 scores over Forsyth. And Branson, a close game, but they were trailing Webb City. And that is complete on the pass.
Pass is complete to number 26.
For a first.
The Jackano touchdown. I believe he was tackled by number 19, Rashad Joshua. That's good enough for a center.
So West Plains, another first down here, coming out strong. Thank you for joining us on Friday Night Football, provided by Security Bank of Pulaski County. Your hometown local bank. Decisions made in-house, FDIC. Whether you need a loan for a car, home improvement, whatever you need, they will take care of it. And West Plains, short run. About a 5-yard run, 2nd and 5. So Tyreek Brooks on the defensive stop. This game available on AlanHilliardSports.com/live or Misha TV. Look up Waynesville or West Plains and it will pop up for you. West Plains, that pass complete. Tigers one to beat and just short of the marker, out of bounds. We're going to have a 1st and goal. So no touchdown, however. First and goal from the 1 for the Zizzers. We have a official. Not sure what the official's doing there.
That's good enough for a scissor. First and goal from the 1-yard line.
So West Plains, I'm not sure.
Who's wanting to see another scissor touchdown?
Looks like the Zizzers setting up for a pass on this, possibly here. Not sure that decision there, but that ball is going to cross the plane. That is a touchdown, West Plains. So that will extend the Zizzers' lead now. They scored at the end of the half. McCracken will score here, 9:23. Field goal coming for the Zizzers. (28-6). Zizzers on top. It's a 3-score game. We'll be back after these messages and this replay from the touchdown here.
Of any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
All right, back here for the kickoff again for West Plains. 9:23 in the third, and West Plains 28, Tigers 6. So the Zizzers beginning to build a bit of a lead here. Tigers are going to make their way 35-yard line, 1st and 10, Waynesville. From the Glendale territory here. We got a Tiger slow to come up. And we've got a injury here. Looks like he's getting looked at.
He's tackled by number 51, Quincy Doolittle.
It's 9:18 on the official game clock. Tigers with the ball. 28-6. Zizzers on top right now.
For the Tigers. Zizzers are on defense.
So Vernon again looking for the run to Kelsey Jr. Tigers have some room. Big tackle to save the touchdown run. Tigers will pick up a first down on the play. So that is, I believe, Kelsey Jr. with the big run. So part of the explosiveness here with Waynesville, they are able to, make runs like that happen once in a while. This game will be on YouTube for all to see who doesn't want to watch on Misha TV also. I don't know if it'll be on tonight, but we will find out. I have a 2-hour drive to get back home, or drive to Springfield, either way, for tomorrow night's game. Short gain by CTP.
By number 63, Miles Foster.
So Tigers again on the run. And third and looks like about 5, maybe 4.
Kelsey Jr. on the carry.
Kelsey Jr. once again with the run.
41, Alex Judd. And it's third down. Third down and 4 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
So 3rd and 4 for the Tigers inside the Zizzer territory. They're going to need a touchdown here. They're going to be close, but I think we're going to have a 4th and 1 coming up. Official a yard behind the marker. And this is are we going to measure?
Official timeout for measurement.
And I don't believe this is going to be close, but we will zoom in to verify. Nope, never mind. They're not going to verify.
The Scissors are on defense. This is when we like to make some noise.
So, all right then. So it is 4th and 1. Officials thought about measuring, but then looked at it. Tigers. I don't think the Tigers made it. They are still a yard short, where the officials are at least. And West Plains will come away with the ball. We'll be back in 30 seconds with the offense.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
So back here, 7 minutes remaining in the third. West Plains with the ball. They have a lead. And that is disrupted by the Tigers. Tigers able to knock that out of the air. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Waynesville. Glendale having the ball from, looks like their 20-yard line.
Pass was deflected by number 17, Chris Scott.
So Chris Scott, the Tiger, to save the play on that. So under 5 seconds to go. Zizzers need to be a little bit quicker on this. 0 on the play clock, able to get it off. And short run.
Number 26, Carter McCracken on the carry.
So McCracken with a short run. That'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Jacob Forster brings it to 3rd down for the Scissors, and the Tigers are on defense.
So West Plains pass complete. That's 13 with the run. Tigers are there.
And the pass is complete to number 13, Watson Aper.
Clock stopped at 6:07. And that's enough for a first down for the Tigers. So West Plains first down on the play. So clock again in motion. And tackle not there. Second tackle is enough to stop them, and that's another first down for the Zizzers. We have an injury on the field. We're going to take a quick break. Whatever behind button number 3, we'll be back.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out.
Here's my resume.
But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog will boil. It's alive. But
And Mason Wright on the injured player there. Looks like he's doing, they're helping him off the field there. 5:43 in the third. 28-6 if you're just joining us. Zizzers on top of the Tigers. Glendale had a lead over Camdenton. I'm going to see if we have some updates from across the state here. If I can make this work here. Next week we'll be from Springfield either way, either Central or Glendale. Depends on what the football scoring gods come out with for districts. So we are see what our scores are here. The team's not quite ready on the field. So Carthage over Willard 41-0. 29-22 now. Camdenton in the lead in the second quarter. That's your update. Your score updates, of course, provided by Chris Pills Basketball. Your basketball excellence. So West Plains, quarterback goes back. And looked like the Tigers was there before the ball was thrown. So able to sack the quarterback on that. Looked like he nearly had that off, but a couple yard loss on the play. Looking back at the other scores from around the area here. That matter, at least anyway. Neosho over Joplin right now. And Webb City a 2-score lead over Branson at the half. Soft pass, that is caught. Tigers still can't take down the Zizzers on that. That's enough for a first down. So first down for West Plains on that. Bolivar still 7-6 over Kickapoo at the half. That's our update on that one.
That's good enough for a season.
And Central still 22-11 on the update. West Plains lines up. I'm not sure why the clock isn't running, but I will fix that.
Number 22, Jesse Hudson on the carry.
Now we are working. Jesse Hudson with the run, about a 5-yard gain on the play. Nico foul on the tackle. Stratford, second quarter, 49-0 over Skyline. And Diamond, 35-0 over Clever. And final, 50-7, Ava beat Willow Springs. Local action here. We have no internet connectivity for some reason here with the tackle.
And the pass is complete to number 13, Watson Hamer.
See why that's not connected there.
He's tackled by number 8, Bishop Godwin. That's good enough for Zizzer.
So the pass is off. We have... Oh. I guess that was a first down here. We're having some technical issues here. Trying to get this sorted out for you here. We will fix this. West Plains just short of the end zone.
Number 22, Jesse, the Jackhammer Hudson.
We have an injury, I believe, out of bounds. Okay, I think now we are connected again, so hopefully the computer doesn't freak out.
That's good enough for Zizzer. First and goal from the 2-yard line. I got a question for you. Who's wanting to see another Zizzer touchdown?
So Zizzer's now first and goal. It's 2:55 on the official clock here. And that is good for a Zizzer touchdown.
Number 1, Aiden Simpson on the quarterback keeper.
Simpson with the run.
Touchdown.
Not sure why. Kick once again here. And we had a penalty on the Tigers. Trying to get everything working again here. I think we're back. We are back working smoothly. So we will fix the clock while we are sorting out whatever's going on there. Extra point is up. It is good. 35-6. This is on top. We'll be back in 1 minute.
888 is a 24/7 confidential and free emergency line for mental health related distress, including thoughts of suicide, as well as substance use crisis. So who should dial, text, or chat 988? Anyone. If you are having feelings like you can't go on, contact 988. If you cross paths with a stranger who is having a mental health emergency, contact 988. If you are with a loved one who is having a substance use crisis, contact 988. It can be for yourself, for your loved ones, or anyone in need of help. If it feels like a crisis to you, then it's a crisis. Contact 988. At the other end of the line, you'll find trained, compassionate crisis professionals who can help you over the phone or connect callers with community resources, including those that can provide an...
So back here, 35-6, 2:50 in the third quarter. West Plains now beginning to add to their lead. Little squib kick. Tigers have it. Do apologize for the internet issue. Had some technology difficulties there is what I call those. So Tigers 1st and 10. They're going to be short of midfield. Looks like the 40, near the 40-yard line.
He's tackled by number 41, Alex Judd.
So 2:45 on the official game clock. And Kelsey Jr. with the run, 2nd and looks like about 6. Looks like everything is caught up now there. This will be re-uploaded possibly tonight, but most likely over the weekend. And Tigers, that's a first. They've got some more out of bounds, about the 2-minute mark. And that's a 1st and 10 for Waynesville.
Number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. on the carry.
So Kelsey Jr. will pick up a, it's like 22-yard run at least on that.
Good enough for a Tiger. 1st down.
So Tigers, again handoff, again a 1st down. And West Plains will stop him. He is out 156. It's Thomas Plummer again, the go-to guy right now.
16-yard line.
So that's going to be inside the 20 near the 16-yard line.
1st down. Scissors are on defense. Red zone defense.
So Tigers trying to get a score out of this. They don't want to lag behind. Update my timeouts on there. Tigers in motion, direct snap. Tigers have a chance. They're going to pick up, well, they're going to get 5 yards out of that. A lot more than it looked like it could have been.
Number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. on the carry.
So Kelsey Jr. this time on the run.
Number 41, Alex Judd.
And 2nd and 2.
Scissors are on defense.
Tigers need to make it to about the 5 or 6 yard line in order to continue this drive. That'll give them a 1st and goal. With the clock running down, near a minute for the Tigers. Again, they're going to run. This time they're going to try the inside, and they're not going to get, well, they're going to get almost there. They're going to be 3rd and about 1.
At the line of scrimmage by number 57, sure, Woody Rogers.
So the Tigers at least able to get to the, well, we got, looks like they're trying to figure out the ball still. We haven't officially set. So we're going to be shorter than that now.
And it's 3rd down.
So
down
3rd
3 yards
and
for the
2.
on defense. Goal line defense. This is the perfect time to make some noise.
Tigers on their feet. I don't believe we do not have it. That's going to be a 4th down.
Number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. on the carry.
We're going to have 4th and 1.
He's man at the line of scrimmage by number 74, Jackson Hunter.
So the Tigers taking a timeout. We'll be back in, nope, that is third quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute with more messages from Misha.
Any athletic event is generally forgotten over time, but the actions of players, coaches, and spectators leave lasting impressions. The next time you attend a high school game, think of how history will remember you. Choose good sportsmanship and help rekindle the spirit of citizenship. Remember, the lessons you teach today will help develop better citizens in our communities for tomorrow. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association and this local radio station.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Back here, West Plains High School, McDonald's Field. Fourth quarter, 12 minutes to go in the ball game. 28-point lead.
This one we like to make some noise.
Tigers 4th and 1. So Tigers 4th and 1 here with, oh, maybe 2. Tigers in motion, flag.
Penalty on the play.
Offsides against the defense, so that'll bring up a 1st and goal for the Tigers now. So Tigers are going to have an automatic first down. So much better situation for Waynesville now to start the fourth quarter. They're going to need a pretty good quarter, though, in order to do something.
All right, it's first and goal for the Tigers, and the Scissors are on defense.
They are at the 3, maybe 4-yard line. Tiger snap, run. That is not going to make it. That's going to bring up 2nd down. No substantial gain on that, maybe a loss.
Number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. on the carry.
That was Kelsey Jr. again.
He's met at the line of scrimmage by number 51, Quincy Doolittle. Brings the 2nd down and goal, and the Scissors are on defense.
So Tigers again. This time, that ball might have been, well, I'm not sure if the ball was loose, but Tigers will not gain anything. They don't lose anything either, but
I believe that was number 18, Chase Thomas Plummer on the carry.
it's the Tigers
He's
again.
met at the line of scrimmage by number 26.
We have a timeout by the official.
And it's 3rd down, and the Scissors are on defense.
That is a timeout for a player there.
We need all you Scissor defense believers on your feet.
West Plains player, a little bit of blood or something on their arm they had to take care of. Tigers, they're going to be close. And we do not have an indication here. Looks like they're going to call them just on the inside the 1-yard line. So we're going to be 4th and as close as you can be.
Kelsey Jr. on the carry. He's tackled by number 52, Garrett Mahan. And it's 4th down.
It's a big 4th down here.
We need all you Scissor defense believers on your feet.
So this is a good time. The Tigers, if they can spread out for a sweep possibly here, I mean, all they need is just enough to cross that goal line. And Tigers They are in. Touchdown, Waynesville. Official ruled it on the side.
I think that was number 20, Michael Kelsey Jr. He got in the end zone for a Tigers touchdown.
So Waynesville avoids a turbo clock for now, at least anyway. They'll delay it just a little bit here if West Plains scores again. Of course, a few too many points, a few too little, but with 9:43 to go, Tigers not completely out of it. Bolivar showed an example of that, coming back from 3 scores down to beat the Tigers. And they will not get that, but quick replay here of the last touchdown on that. And we'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back after this PSA.
Instilled in me the commitment to hard work. He came to this country as a farm worker. He worked with strawberries and then in cabinetry. My parents are from Michoacan, Mexico. I grew up Catholic, and we would go to church and baseball when we go to work.
Everything means something. Nothing easy.
I am a product of opportunity. For me, opportunity was football. We can maximize whatever life we want to have for ourselves. It's a privilege to be in a country where the vaccine is provided free. They're not going to charge you early on. My mother and my father had COVID. I'm checking in on them every day. There was a lot of buzz because of the vaccine. In order to stay safe, be around our players and my family, this is what I need to do. After I got the vaccine, I got a workout in. I may not be anybody in this world, but when people have an interaction with me, I'll provide them with the best that I can. Maya is 5 years old. We coach her. Others are important. Believe in health and loving other people. That's what we do.
Back here at West Plains High School again, and temperature cooling down a little bit. The radio guy's looking a little worn over there.
Hey, it's kickoff time. We need all you football fans on your feet.
You know, if they brought a sweatshirt, they might be a little happier now, but out of bounds. We're going to have, oh, maybe not. So it was in bounds. Looked like it knocked out of bounds. However, the Zizzers will get the ball at the 20, it looks like.
By number 2, Ryan Kinslow.
So 1st and 10 from the 20.
Here tonight's Lucky Duck, holding ticket number 818.
I think West Plains was waiting for it to bounce out of bounds and get the penalty, but it didn't quite make it out of bounds.
That's the tennis booth. Here's tonight's Lucky Duck, walking away with $243. Lucky Duck.
So West Plains up 35-12 over the Tigers. Thank you, Ed Morse Ford, for that $25 to the Waynesville School District again.
And the pass is complete to number 10, Prince Houston.
And pass complete for a 1st down for West Plains. Nope, for a 2nd down.
About the 30-yard line.
So just short by a yard, it looks like. Okay, we're going to have an official timeout, 9:35 on the official clock here. So I will correct that, and they're going to discuss something here. I'm not sure what they're discussing.
Here tonight's Lucky Duck. Make sure you
Oh,
claim your prize.
we are measuring, apparently. Cannot see the ball. I got a player in the way, but an official's in the way now.
Lucky Duck is holding ticket number 818505.
Okay, that is a 1st down, so as we thought.
That was good enough for a scissor.
So 35-12 still here. Next week, the Tigers will be going to Springfield, either Glendale or Central. West Plains will be enjoying the weekend off, watching some football, I'm sure. And Zizzers, they've got room. They're going to pick up another first down on that, about a 15-yard run. So Lucas Connors with about a 15-yard run or so on that play.
And that's good enough for a scissor. First and 10, Big Red.
We'll try to look at some scores later. My phone was not happy with me last time I did that, so. We'll have all the updates when we can there. And we have a penalty on this play here. We're going to see what I'm not sure what the penalty is. There's quite a few players from both teams in that same area at the end of the play. Holding on the offense.
Holding against the scissors.
So that's going to bring them back to across the 50. And they're going to be first and 20, I believe. Maybe. We'll see where the ball is spotted.
Perfect time to introduce a cheerleader. Give it up for McKenna Lincoln.
So first and 16, I guess. We'll call it that. People on the scoreboard don't have it yet, but we'll just call it 16. I'm sure it'll change in this next play. That over to the Zizzers, back across.
And the pass is complete to number 2, Rylan Kinslow.
So looking for the run, the pass once again to West Plains. We have a do we have a player down, or what do we have here? We have an official. So the ball is at the 49 of the Tigers. It's second and 7. We had an injury, maybe. I believe we had an injury. We'll say 7 on this. So West Plains again. That pass complete. Zizzer still on their feet. Up to the 30. For a first down for West Plains.
That's good enough for a scissor. First and 10, Big Red.
So West Plains again getting that little throwing offense. This going down towards the I believe that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown, and we're going to take a quick look at that real quick.
And the pass is complete to number 10, Briggs Houston. He gets in the end zone for a scissor.
One-on-one, big jump ball out of the air. West Plains on the extra point now. We're going to have a flag on the play.
Penalty on the play.
So we have a penalty on the snap here against the defense.
Against the Tigers.
The kick was off, though. So they're going to move the Tigers a little further up. Maybe this is when you do your... Maybe they're going for 2 at this point now. We have... I don't know what we have at the moment here. Looks like we're going for 2. There is definitely not a kicker out there now. And 2-point conversion is good. 43-12. 31-point lead West Plains. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Ever hear the one about the frog? Put a frog in a pot of boiling water and it'll jump right out.
Here's my resume.
But put a frog in a pot of cool water and slowly heat it up, and that frog...
So back here again, West Plains. West Plains again off the score. Tigers, they are going to be stopped short of the 35, near the 30. So 1st and 10, Waynesville. 8:21 remains in the ball game. West Plains beginning to run away with it here.
Number 2, Tyreek Brooks on the return.
So Tyreek Brooks playing a little more there. And I'm sure he is ready. Watched him the other day at basketball conditioning, and he is definitely ready for some basketball. Tigers will for sure travel to Springfield. The idea is they're going to go to Central, but that is not 100% guaranteed, as that could change. And short gain for 1 or 2, 2nd and long coming up.
Kelsey Jr. on the carry. He's tackled by number 13, Watson Haber.
So Kelsey Jr. on the run again. And West Plains, they will be watching some football somewhere next week, as they'll have a bye. They'll play the 4 and 5 seed out of their district. Bolivar was leading Kickapoo, so they may be able to pull some magic off. And this is going to be close to a first.
Penalty on the play.
We're going to have a penalty also. I did not see the penalty, but I did see the first down. See what the official's doing here. So officials discussing so it's a first down. Holding on the offense.
Personal foul against the Tigers.
So personal foul. So okay then. So we're gonna reset here, and this will be first. And why did all the chains move here? I think we none of the chains are currently set. So the actual yard markers moved there, which they should not have moved. So never mind. They're going to just 1st and 10. Okay, we'll go with that, won't we? So they gave him first down, and they had first down. So might have got away with a horse collar tackle on that one.
For 25, Josh Bass on the carry. He's tackled by
2nd and 8 coming up for that. And so what happened was the Tigers had the first down. Then they had an unsportsmanlike of some sort So they still had the first down, but they lost the yardage. If that makes any sense. That is the explanation. Tigers. Looks like they're going to make it to about 3rd and 5 off about a 3-yard gain. It's Kelsey Jr. on the run. Official game clock is definitely not like mine. Now we are caught up. Under 6 minutes remain.
Third down and 2 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
Once again, thank you, Security Bank. Chris Pills Basketball, Route 66. Tigers with a big run into Zizzer territory. That's going to be a first down for Waynesville.
Number 5, DJ Ori on the carry.
DJ Ori, one of the basketball players for the Tigers. Seen him growing up through the years there.
By number 35, Lance Norton.
One of the underclassmen there.
Good enough for a Tiger.
I believe, or he might be a senior this year. I believe he's a senior this year, actually. Tigers again, they're trying to find a hole. Defense is there, nowhere to go at the 35. So 2nd and 7.
He's tackled by number 13, Watson Hafer. Brings it to 2nd down. Scissors are on defense.
Tigers, they're going to be brought down just short of the line. 3rd and 8.
Number 5, DJ Horry on the carry.
And DJ Ori again on the run.
Backfield by number 26, Carter Crackalagan McCracken. And it's 3rd down. 3rd down and 9 yards, and the Scissors are on defense.
So 3rd and now, 4 minutes in this ball game. Tigers, this is where you really need to have a passing play, and I don't know if the Tigers really have a confident pass to really go off of here. So we'll see what we're going to do. We're going to run the ball, and they got the momentum. Big tackle by the Zizzers, but that's a first down. And the coach is over there screaming. That is unnecessary force on that tackle, but
number 13, Watson. Hey, Haver. That's good enough for a Tiger. First down. If you need a ride home from tonight's football game, the time has come to call your mama.
So Tigers lining up again here. And Kelsey Jr. with the run. No gain on the play.
In the backfield by number 57, Sheriff Woody Rogers.
So 3 minutes remain in the ball game. West Plains will pick up a victory. Tigers will fall to 3 and 7. They will travel to Springfield tomorrow, or next week, not tomorrow. Tomorrow, from Springfield Central, will be live with the Queen City Insane Asylum as they play the 8-man national championship against the Rio Grande Valley Kings. That game at 8 p.m., once again, from Central High School. And Tigers with the first, out of bounds. Be sure to wear your pink, black, and blue to that game there.
He's knocked out of bounds by number 51, Quincy Doolittle. That's good enough for a Tiger. First down.
And Tigers met in the backfield on that one. Play clock stopped at 2:08. Nope, it is not stopped.
He's met in the backfield by number 51, Quincy.
So second and a loss of a couple. So 2nd and 12 coming up. (43-12) on the board. Tigers trying to get another little bite out of that. And possibly touchdown Waynesville.
And the pass is complete to number 5, DJ Horry. He gets in the end zone for a Tiger touchdown.
So Tigers with the score to DJ Horry there.
It has been confirmed.
1:28 in the ball game. West Plains can get the ball and pretty much run the clock out. I don't think the Tigers will try to stop them. And this is no good. 43-18. We'll take a look at that touchdown real quick.
Number 18, Chase Thomas Plummer on the carry. He's formed tackled by number 51, Quincy Doolittle.
And just like that, Tigers 18 points. Thank you, Ed Morse Ford, for your donation to the athletic program. $25 to Waynesville. Be back in 30 seconds for more football.
Sometimes we can do things that exclude others.
Still talking to your friend? It's complicated.
I think he went back in. We gotta go get him.
Welcome to Jumanji.
Even the smallest words and actions can have a big effect on someone. You have the skills. Because of you, someone's entire day, their year, or their life can change.
Remember, the future is in your hands.
Visit becauseofyou.org to learn more.
Totally, let's do it.
Hey, it's kickoff time. We need all you football fans on your feet.
So Tigers ready to kick off once again. This will be the final kickoff most likely here, unless West Plains does try to run it. Little squib kick. West Plains will take it. Looks like around the 30.
Kick recovered by number 17, Lucas Conyers.
So 126 left in this ball game here, and both these teams, pretty good teams coming into this district for West Plains, not Webb City. West Plains, not necessarily the toughest one in the world, but Class 4, very competitive district.